Welcome to Julie the Thrifty Designer. Well, today I went to the bank and I'll show you my little adventure on that, and I'm going to decorate a cabinet. So stay tuned and see what I did for today. Well, hello guys. Hey, I'm at the bank. I'm standing in line. They have us wrapped around the building so we can just go to the bank. That's simply all I needed to do today, is to go to the bank. And this is the lineup. See? We're all standing back, social distancing. It's the way it goes. Well, I get to move up a little bit. Just thought I'd show you what I'm doing for today. I have a mask. I'll put it on when I get in the building, but outside I just can't stand to wear it. Well, here I am, getting ready to go in just in a few moments. So I'm just showing you. I do have the mask, really, I do. Scary times. Well, I have a cute story to tell you. I mean, I'm not sure what to think of it. When I was standing in line, waiting to go in, I didn't have my mask on yet. And I was kind of standing next to a flower bed area. And a little old lady came driving by on one of those little motor scooters. And so I smiled at her and I stepped to the side for two reasons. One, because I didn't have my mask on. She had hers on. And also to try to give her more room to go by me. And as she drove past me on her little scooter, she flipped me off. She didn't say a word. She just flipped me off. I'm like, okay, I don't know what I did to make you do that, but, you know, takes everyone. I just kind of, I mean, I've laughed it off. I thought it was kind of funny, especially seeing this little old lady sticking her finger up at you. Thought it was kind of funny, but on the other hand, it was kind of sad. Thinking that she needed to flip me off for whatever reason. But I have been social distancing like they say to do, and out in the open air. I don't feel like I really need to wear a mask. I'm not sick. I have allergies. I have seasonal allergies, but I'm not sick. And it's to, you know, when you wear a mask, it's to protect someone else, and they wear a mask to protect you. Well, I'm 6 feet apart, and I'm out in the open air. And I was not worried about that. But surely I must have not sat well with her, I guess. But anyway, you know, the Lord is there. He's protecting us and taking care of us. And it says He's always with us. So fear not. And I'm not. So just another little funny story for my day. Well, I timed that just right. It's beginning to rain. I'm now in my car. Saw the teller for all of a minute, maybe, and waited in line for at least half an hour just to go to the bank. Things I needed to do, but hey, you know, we just have to do what we have to do right now. This is a tough world we're in, and we just can't be discouraged. We find our patience and just do what we need to do, you know, so... And the Lord is with us at all times. He's not going to forsake us. That's for sure. So, anyway, that was my adventure for this morning, going to the bank. I'll see if I can figure out something else to show you at home that might be interesting. Well, guys, I guess I'm going to try to show you this cabinet. It's took all the Christmas stuff off, and all this stuff kind of just got shoved to the back to put the Christmas stuff in, and nothing has actually come. I've not done anything to make it nice again, and then like my Halloween little guy there is just still sitting there, and so we're gonna clean this up and replace the burned out lights and see what we can do to make this look beautiful. Okay guys, I thought I'd show you what I ended up with. I kind of played with it for a while. I took this and that out of here and added this and change things up, and I don't know why, but I am a little winded. Okay, anyway, let's start with the bottom here. Let's begin with that this is actually kind of my antique cabinet, all right? Not everything in here is antique, but this is where I have a lot of my antiques. Like there is an old picture of my dad's mother, my grandmother, and there's an antique frame. And then this is a martini set, and I'm just using the glasses. I have double stack because I had one too many for this stand as a place to put those and those are timer candles. Right now the batteries are dead on them. They went dead at Christmas time, and I've just not had a chance to replace the batteries and set the timer because I've been doing, this is the living room where I had all my holiday stuff stacked to the ceiling waiting to fix the basement. And so I did get the iron stand here at the thrift store. And then Dollar Tree items here of grapes and a lemon, and Dollar Tree or Walmart of the greenery. And then I had this candle for a very long time, and I just put some greenery around it. And this was an old bottle, and my mother painted the rose on it years ago, probably back when I was the age of my grandchildren in these pictures. Somewhere around there. So that is a very old bottle. I think it was actually an old beer bottle, but I won't swear to it, from yesteryear. And my dad cut it off, and then he did some kind of sanding and made it so it's not so rough. And then my mom just took her paints and painted it. Isn't it beautiful? Simple little candle holder. Okay. Now I have some more Dollar Tree grapes. And then this girl I did get at I think garage sale for 50 cents, but that was back probably almost 20 years ago when I bought her. And I thought she was really sweet. And then my clock, I've had this for, I bet 20 years, but I did get it new when I bought it years ago. And behind it, I know you can't see them very well. I can move her so you can. I have the family Bibles. They're that one right there was from the 1950s, and it's got all the family records in it. And the one back here is, I'll have to pull it out and show it to you sometime in a video when I can get to it and just really show it to you. But it is an antique Bible, and the date on it is 1871, and it's a family heirloom Bible, and it has some of my family records going back to that date and beyond, actually, a little bit. And in this picture, glass got broken, which really stinks. But it was my mother when she was about 24 years old. And then I have this neat little old family heirloom purse, a beaded bag. It's just sweet. It's got a hanky in it, a kind of a green hanky. I thought about bringing it out, but I wasn't sure how I'd make it work because it's not quite within my coloring. It was kind of a lime green. And then up here is the old school bell that my mother had when she was in school, when she was a little girl. And it's loud. That's just to tell you how loud it actually is. And it is very old. Oh, I guess I needed to dust it better than I did. I wiped it down, but I guess I didn't do a very good job. And then that's an old antique plate. Now, I did get it at either thrift store or garage sale years ago also, but I think it was just the neatest picture. And I just have it sitting on a 1930s planter. My mom used to grow, I think it was aloe vera in it, but it died years ago, and we just had this neat planter in there, and I just thought it was really cool. So you can see the shape of it. And back there, I have something one of my kids made years ago when they were little. But I can't tell which one did it, so I don't remember which child made it. But anyway, I just simply put some spring flowers, and then I have this pot that I got at the thrift store. And then this is also a family heirloom. I don't personally know how old the pot itself is, but I do know it's very old. And then I'm trying to reach down in it and be very careful here. And I'm pulling out an antique baby bonnet. Okay, I don't think you can see very well, but there's a lot of very, very fine hand stitching. And there is a note in there that said this baby bonnet came down the Hudson River in the 1700s. So for me, it's a very much of a family heirloom, and it's beautiful. And then something from the thrift store, and something from the thrift store. And then this was also in that pot. I don't know how old this is. It doesn't appear to be nearly as old, nor do I know where it came from, but it was still in the family thing there. So apparently there's something with that, but I don't know the story, unfortunately. So this is how I have incorporated some of my family heirlooms, so to speak, in here. And then on the very top, maybe I should get my stepladder so I can show it to you a little bit better. All right, that's a little better. Okay, up here, all I simply did was, to the plant that was up there, just added some of my spring flowers and put a candle in the, the candle holders over here. Lanterns, that's the word I want to say. And I brought up another lantern from the basement. So just a little cluster, and this pot was down lower inside the cabinet, and I just decided to put it up on top, and it has a candle inside of it as well. So simple, just picks from the dollar store and Walmart. And that's simply all I did. And it refreshed the cabinet and made it look very pretty. But it really is just picks. And I simply just stuck them under like that. And then I just laid things, just set them down so they look the way I wanted to. And it's the same with this. You can see the stem back there. I just pushed it back. And it was nothing complicated. Same with this. I just placed it and kind of bent it and shaped it. It's that is just plastic. This has been around forever. I think it was part of my mother's stuff as well. And I just simply laid it out in front here. And then just kind of put everything kind of the way I think it will show off the nicest. And of course, this purse was actually up inside of this beautiful little bowl also. So, and that I just elevated. It's on a, I don't even know what to call it. It's just kind of a pedestal, and I just decided to lay this pretty cloth over it. And so it's just simply just putting your eye. I like balanced things, but I also like to do asymmetrical that is not so balanced, as you can see. So anyway, I am just wanting to show you what I did. And I think it has turned out very pretty. So I just want to say to all of you, thank you so much for watching and all your wonderful, kind words and prayers for my family. And I just want to thank all of you for everything you have said and done for me. I think you all are amazing people. And I love you so much dearly. And anyway, you all have a happy spring that's coming up. And I'm wishing the weather would get really nice. I mean, we're having a nice day, but it's too early for me to do any real serious outside yet. And I'm running out of projects in the house to do. So I guess you'll have to just be patient with me as I am hunting for things to do. But I want to thank all of you again. And thank you so much for watching. And please give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. And you all take care, and God bless, and happy decorating.